Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippysCouch. So today, we're back for another round of the Modded Mage series. Now, we're starting today's episode off inside of a tunnel because we're heading down to our mushroom biome. So a couple of days ago, we decided to make the series a lot harder, as you all know, and I swapped it up and we moved it over to Revengeance mode. Now, this did mean that I missed out on a couple of items and accessories, and thanks to you guys who left me comments down below, I now know which bosses I need to refight. So I thought to start today's episode off, we could get them out the way. Why not? We're going to do a few simple refights, and then after that, well, we might be going to hard mode today, which is pretty exciting. So there is one more Thorium boss that's in our way, but it'll be interesting to see if we can do that or not. The thing is, we need enemies around a meteorite biome, and I only had one meteorite biome, and it's gone. So if I can get one today, we'll do it. If I can't, we'll do the wall of flesh. But with that out the way, let's jump into it. So hopefully you're all doing well. You're all washing your hands. I'm sure many of you saw the news yesterday about England that we're now also in the lockdown. So today's episode is going to be good for me. It's going to be a real distraction. I feel like I need it. I've been under quarantine for a while just to make sure that, you know, I'm doing my bit. You know, I never showed any symptoms or anything like that, but me and Courtney have just been, you know, doing our bit, right? But that being said, now that I know that I have to, it makes it more stressful. It does. Crabulon is defeated, and we can open this up, and we get a plasma root. So this is why we refought it. So the plasma root will permanently make your rage mode do 15% extra, 50% in death mode, more damage, which is pretty great. So let me take that and head back home. So the next boss will be the King Slime. So let me spawn this one in. Here we go, mate. I tell you what, I've timed this so perfectly because the one after this is going to be the Eye of Cthulhu. So we can do that pretty simply, right? I can't remember what it is the Eye of Cthulhu gives you. Oh no, wait, it's the counter scarf. It's a better version of the Shield of Cthulhu. And I thought, considering we are using the Shield of Cthulhu, this would be good. The lockdown couldn't have come at a better time. It really couldn't have. Like, Animal Crossing and Half-Life, two exceptional games, two games I'm now hooked on. Man, I spent some time playing Half-Life last night. Like, I binged about an hour, maybe two, and then I did the same thing today, which is strange because usually I'm not very good at VR. Like, I have to take it in small doses. I get pretty sick pretty easily. So that was pretty cool to see that. Wait, did we even get anything new? Oh, is it this? Oh, it's this. Right. So we got the Crown Jewel. Boost life regen even while under the effects of a damaging buff. Did we already have one of these? Did I already, like, refight this at some point? I feel like I did. Maybe I had, like, a slime rain or something like that. We'll find out in a minute because we're going to go check. But I swear I have this, right? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to head to our meteorite biome because we will see if we can get that new enemy. And if we can, like I said, we'll do it. This is the Star Scatter boss. I remember there was one series that I got kind of grilled on because I thought it up a bit too high. And people are like, all right, stop being a moron. I agree. Alright, this is what we need to kill. We need to kill UFOs, and then eventually one of them will give us the strange alien tech, and then we combine that to make the boss summon. So that's good. But yeah, I just feel I feel a little bit more stressed today than normal because of everything going on. I'm not necessarily concerned. You know, there's nobody I could be damaging or anybody I'm worried about or anything like that. I just feel like it's pretty eye-opening, the modern life that I feel like I've taken for granted for sure. Like, just being able to head outside and there's a shop that can sell anything in the world that I might want, or a place to go if I want to buy like a drink, a cup of coffee, something like that. And then now, you know, we don't have that, and it's going to be like that for a couple of weeks. But maybe that's good. I mean, I've been banging on about saving money for a house this year. So in a way, you know, it's pretty great in that sense, and it's allowed me to really focus on my work. I feel like when you're indoors and you've got the computer right there, you do want to do a little bit more, which is nice. I've been enjoying that aspect. So I guess there are positives to the negatives, and it's important to look at them. Is this therapy right now? It might just be. Oh god. Alright, so I may as well do the Eye of Cthulhu while I'm sat here chilling. I want to farm out for this thing, but I'm oddly, like, impatient today. I just can't be bothered, but it'll be alright. So what's Revengeance mode Eye of Cthulhu like, then, when you've got a big frog? Probably not an issue. Somebody said yesterday, and I loved it, the reason I love the frog is because I never have to worry about my vanity outfit ever again. You are correct. You actually are. Have you noticed I've stopped trading in my my plants for dyes, and, you know, I'm not even worried about the red hat anymore? It's all the frog. The frog's fantastic. I have run out of mana regen, by the way, so that's why I'm just kind of lingering around. Sorry for you mobile viewers. It's very dark. There you go. All right, the darkness is gone. I'm doing absolutely nothing right now. I'm just going to have to send out one of these. There you go. Yeah, run through that. Come on. Run through these damaging stars, please. All right. Thank you very much. That was very scuff. I apologize. That was dark, you know, annoying to watch because I have no mana. Unsatisfying. Yeah, that's all right. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to farm out for that tech now. So this is what we got. We got the Counter Scarf, which is basically the Shield of Cthulhu, but I'm pretty sure it lets you dash a little bit better, something like that, or you can keep your momentum after dashing or something like that. I don't fully know. Right, did we get it? Hey, we got it. We actually got it. All right, that was perfect. Oh, it's had a resprite as well. It used to be not great. Yeah, it didn't used to be the best thing. Okay, so you have to do this only in the sky, basically. You don't have to do it during the nighttime. So we'll wait until daytime, and then we'll crank this out. Quite excited for this. I think this will be a fun fight. Definitely going to buy a mana regen for this one, though, boys, because, my God, that was a torture before. So these are the buffs that I'm basically gravitating towards at the minute. These are all the ones that I need. I don't want to overpower myself, but I think I'll probably, like, go into using more buffs later on, you know, as it gets more difficult, right? All right, so I've got a nice long platform, kind of echoing what I said yesterday, but it's the same. So we're going to do this. Now, for full transparency, I wasn't actually using Revengeance mode on some of these Thorium bosses, so I didn't know that this was a thing, but apparently there's a little switch that you have to flick in the little mod config file that basically enables Revengeance mode for Thorium. I didn't know about it until I saw your comments today, so thank you for the heads up. I've now changed it. I also turned off boss health bars, so we'll see if that looks any better, because I don't really like how we have the mod and then calamities over here, so maybe it'll be disappeared, maybe it won't. So I feel bad, but look, right? I didn't know. I just didn't know. So it's all right. Am I going to refight all the Thorium bosses in Revengeance mode? No. I don't think people want me to either, so it's fine. So Star Scouter, this is going to be the harder version. I feel like Star Scouter is a pretty tough boss fight just in general, simply because it has some pretty quick movements towards the ends. Like, I'm pretty sure it has a couple of effects where it basically judds around, beams down the laser, and you have to basically maneuver out the way, right? Okay, let me get that adrenaline hit. There we go. Oh my God, right? You can tell that I've not used Rage or Adrenaline for a while, because I didn't really factor in the fact that I didn't have any mana. That's a rookie mistake. If you're playing death mode, you're going to make sure, if you're going to pop that, you've got everything ready for it. So this is actually going all right. I'm really happy with how this is going. This frog is my favorite thing. Or this toad, or whatever it is. The life cycle of something, all right? Okay. We're almost there. Hey, there we go. All right, so that actually rounds up hard mode. Can you believe it? It's kind of crazy. So we got a new pet. We got something for the thrower class. We got something for... Oh, when I first read this, I thought it was part of the healer class, but this is an actual mage weapon. So it's called the Particle Whip, and it shoots out a burst of lightning that will bounce around additional enemies. That sounds kind of cool. Look at you. It kind of just looks like a laser, but all right. Okay, cool. So now we have to go and do the Wall of Flesh. So to get me ready for this, I'm going to grab some obsidian skin potions. I'll probably grab 1 or 2. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down and make all of my preparations for the Wall of Flesh. And it's quite simple, really. All I like to do is to basically mine out some of the sides of these houses so that they're all ready. And then once they're all mined out, then I'm ready to do it. So this is going to take a little bit of time, so I'm probably going to do a big jump cut for this one. But we'll get it out the way. Oh, I should probably bring my shadow key. I always forget to bring this, and then I'm like, oh, never opened that chest. I'm going to bring it today. Even though I don't think there's anything we need, we might find something. Alright, so everything is all cleared out. We've now got a nice long platform, and I'm going to kick it life hack style, and I'm just going to do what I always do. Wait, I got so confused then, right? So I've been here, I've been looking for a guide voodoo doll, and when I killed that thing, all I could see is like the flames drop down, and I was like, are you really playing me like that? Have I not got a guide voodoo doll? Is it really just ashes? So yeah, we're doing it life hack style. We're just using a water walking potion. But I feel like if you've seen any of my previous series over the past couple of months, you know the drill. But I wonder what this is going to be like in Revengeance mode. That's going to be the question of the series for sure. I genuinely don't know. I feel like this could be a real challenge, or it could be a complete pushover. And boys, we've got a free ticket to hard mode. It's kind of crazy that we're already here. I feel like every time I play Terraria, I learn how to play it just a little bit quicker. But then again, I've been trying to slow things down, and we even did the Old One's Army. So I think in terms of like the grand scheme of the channel, episode 11, Wall of Flesh, I feel like that's a little later than normal. Not fully sure about that one. So let's head, yeah, we'll head all the way to the Brimstone Crag, or whatever this area is actually called, because it's probably not that. And then we'll give this a go. So I actually cleared up the houses all the way in the middle. So we should have plenty of room here. This should be all right. Before I begin, I'm going to get rid of my battle potion. And I'm going to retake water walking so that I know that I've got it. All right. Let's do it. Let's put the mana overloader back on. The mana overloader takes damage away from you. Like, it slowly ticks away your damage, I'm pretty sure. Something's been doing it, and I'm so convinced it's the mana overloader. Although looking at it now, it hasn't. Oh wait, isn't that the thing? The more mana that you have, it will take away your life. Something like that. So I will be real with you all. I don't know what on earth is going on right now. What's the Wall of Flesh doing? Is he alright? Can we get the Wall of Flesh some help? It seems that it doesn't want to show me its eyes. So this is obviously much harder, simply because this speed is not the speed that you would imagine for the Wall of Flesh at this point in the game. It's so quick, in fact, that I'm actually struggling to move along, and I'm worried that, yeah, we're not going to be fine. That's too quick, right? Like, that's too quick to beat. Does it go in short bursts? Is that what it is? Oh god, I didn't use my adrenaline. I was too caught up in confusion, really. So is that what happens? Is it just loads of quick bursts? Am I not even hitting these bubbles, by the way? I feel like I'm going to put this one out and you guys are going to be like, James, you weren't hitting a thing. Because I feel like the damage is so low. But then again, those tadpoles are homing, right? So we're technically hitting something. So I really should be working on getting my adrenaline, really. So it might be worth keeping a little bit of distance and seeing what happens. Oh my god. Can you please stop? Is that what happens? Does it speed up so that it gets to a certain distance to you, and then it's like, yeah, that's all right. That's close enough. Because I'm not a fan, Wall of Flesh. Can you please give me that personal space? I want that social distancing. All right, adrenaline is about to pop off. Let's get that mana recharged. Okay, there we go. We got the adrenaline. What do you guys think of that damage output? Should I have made the Knight's Ray? I'm beginning to think I should have. I don't know if my damage is too low or it's not. I really can't tell. I can't tell if it's too low or the boss has got so much that it's not working out right. I just don't feel like my bubbles are actually doing anything, and I'm paranoid. But I'm just going to keep pushing on. I feel like this might be a reattempt. I think my predictions now is I've got the dodging down for this part of the fight, right? It could turn into something crazy in a couple of seconds. But I feel like my prediction is my damage is so low that I should have killed it by now. Because here we are, edging the end of the world. I don't think... Oh, wait. We're still in the houses phase. That's not too bad. Because I was going to say, I don't think I've got that much more room, really. All right, 10 seconds left on a buff. I took a heart reach, which I'm really glad I did now, because we should get a little bit of life from all of the hungry that are going to spit out in a couple of moments. And I also left as many pots as possible to try and get as much life as possible. This feels like a long wall of flesh fight. I feel like usually by now it would be done. I'd be cracking on. Probably have mithril gear by now, you know, no biggie. Look at all these pots in here. There's just so many. I kind of left him in a really inconvenient spot, though. I really should have fought ahead on that one. All right, so we might actually get another adrenaline. So let me recharge my mana. Okay. All right. Oh, no, 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 no. I went down the wrong hole. Oh, God. This is not how I wanted it to go. All right, I recognize this area. So we are coming up to the end of our natural hell. I've been thinking a lot about Animal Crossing, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm doing the Wall of Flesh and I'm thinking... I need to make sure I get back on tonight because there's one more thing I need to do to make sure I get another villager tomorrow. I'm at the point in the game, if you want to know, where I've got the houses and I've basically got to fill them out with all the furniture that the villagers want so that they'll move in. And I've got to go make a peach chair. That's not the right thoughts for the Wall of Flesh, but it is what it is, all right? You can't blame me. The game is addicting. There we go. Wall of Flesh. Bam. I really thought that would go completely differently. And I'm actually genuinely surprised. So, I guess we'll head back home. Thank you very much. So, what did we get? We got a whole bunch of stuff. A whole bunch of stuff. Was the music amazing during that? I don't know. Because I, Wait, we got a steampunker straight away? Is that normal? That's not normal, right? I had my headphones off, so I could relax. I find the music gets me too pumped up. All right. What did we get? We got the Hermit's Box of 100 medicines. Equipable as the ice melts in the springs and waves wash the old moss's hair. Thank you. Goodbye. Summons the third sage. Use the item to right-click to permanently gain the third sage's blessing. With the blessing, the player will spawn with full health rather than half. Nice. We love it. It is actually a pretty banging... little accessory, I guess, little pet. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Nice. It's a shame that it looks like in Generation 1 Pokemon, when you'd like sail across the water. Kind of looks like that sprite. And it was funny because I remember back then, it would always look like the same Pokemon, no matter what Pokemon you were using to surf across the water. Ah, nostalgia. So we got the action figure, which we will dump right here. It'd be cool if this was half corruption, half crimson, but it's not going to happen, right? Okay, so we got the Wall of Flesh. I see the deed is done. The unholy amalgamation of flesh and hatred has been defeated. Prepare to face the terrors that lurk in the light and the dark parts of the world. Nice. Place in your inventory to get increased item grab range. Pretty chill. We also got the underworld. These obsidian and hellstone towers were once home to thousands of people. Unfortunately for them, they were twisted by their inner demons until they became beyond saving. Open this up. We got a whole bunch more. Sorry, I'm just kind of going backwards and forwards. Just lingering around. So we got a rogue emblem. This is for Calamity. We got a crimson key because it's basically giving you the opposite of the corruption. So thank you very much for that, Crimson. You can't actually use this until you've killed Plantera, which is worth noting. We got the Demon Trophy, which boosts spawn rates by 1.25 times. Gonna take that. Can you hear that my voice is going? It's just slowly going. All right, I'm gonna go grab a drink. Be right back. There's a lot to read out. All right, how do I sound now? Is that a little bit better? It's a little bit better, but it's not quite perfect, but that's all right. So we got the Black Hawk remote. This is... it's a summon weapon. I've never seen this before, so I'm curious to see what it looks like. That is a plane. That's what that is. Is that a plane that shoots, or does it just bomb into people? Like, what's going on here? Oh, it shoots. Yeah, that's that's a little tragic, that one. That doesn't really do much for the player. We got the Demon Heart. We got the Clockwork Assault Rifle. no mage weapon, nothing like that. But now we have the possibility of everything in hard mode. We did get the Sorcerer's Emblem, so that's kind of banging. Right, so I think I'm going to end the episode there, guys. I really can't tell how long this episode will be because I don't know what I'm going to cut out of the hell section. Probably all of it because it's just boring going around and mining up houses. So with that being said, hopefully it's all right and you're all doing well. Just want to say thank you for being my little distraction, and hopefully I can be a distraction for you as well. Stay safe, do wash your hands, stick to the guidelines, all that good stuff. And I'll be back tomorrow for some more Terraria. After this, I'm going to go play some more Half-Life. I'm pretty pumped about it. I'm loving it, and I can't wait to play more. Alright, see you in the next one, guys. Hope you're all well. Peace.